Your referee in charge of the action when the cage door closes, Mr. Chris Hill.
So Chris Hill will get his first work tonight, and we are underway with AKA 39.
Krissi starting off early with landing those kicks.
You can hear her corner over there calling for those kicks, and Krissi responds quickly.
Oh, nice 1-2 from Rachel.
That's something we saw the first time with Rachel. Very crisp combinations, not afraid to get in there and let it fly.
Ooh, good hook just landed.
Asking for low kicks. This is a side kick from Krissi Richards.
That was a good read. Rachel, she backed right out of range and came in and threw a kick of her own.
Control of range and distance so far.
And Rachel appears to be the bigger fighter here. She can really look to impose her will, but she's got to be careful because there's a lot of flexibility, it looks, from Richard.
Yeah, Krissi flipping up those kicks effortlessly, but right here being overwhelmed with volume.
And that's exactly what Rachel needs to do. You stay inside that kicking range and let her hands go.
Beautiful combinations by Rachel. Nice wherewithal to deliver some shots, find her way out with defensive motions. Nice inside low kick. Side kick up to the face. Doesn't find its mark on target.
Inside 20 seconds remaining in this first round. It's been a good showing for Rachel Rogers so far. She lets another one rip.
Just having more success putting the volume together. Krissi having moments of her own, but Rachel just putting the punches together. It's nice.
Nice.
That was a nice little sequence there at the end. Krissi Richards flips up a lead side head kick, and Rachel able to fire an inside low kick just to make her think about it.
Yeah, I'm impressed with their ability to still unload on her kicks because, you know, I have a tendency, someone's a really good kicker, to just not try to play that game with them. But she's having success both with her hands and her feet against this girl. And, you know, Richard or Richards, I'm not sure how to say it correctly, but she's doing a great job too with her movement. You know, she is eating a little flurry here against the cage, but if she can keep circling like she needs to and stay out of range and let those kicks fly, I think she'll find a lot of success.
Surprisingly patient fight for these girls, for both of them being so young.
Absolutely.
Typically, I mean, we see these young fellas, young ladies, they come out and they meet in the middle and they scrap, but a lot of thought, a lot of process going on out there.
Well, speaking of the age, I'm just so impressed by Rachel's ability to string together combinations at 16. Like, it's not just one shot here or there. I mean, she really strings everything together so well.
She looks seasoned.
Yeah, both of them just look like, you know, they don't look like they have the jitters. They're not coming here and just clashing. They're really thinking about what they're doing.
See a little point karate, taekwondo coming out right there. Big right hand from Krissi Richards. That balance mark.
And that's what Richards needs to do. She's got to land those strikes and stay moving, stay mobile.
Nice check by Rachel.
Oh, nice kick from Rachel as well.
Good combination.
Which is a good read from her. You know, her opponent was circling out that way, and she let her have something on the way out.
Tell Krissi Richards, she's very dexterous, can keep that lead leg up in the sky, flip it out multiple times. That's something difficult to deal with, something you don't typically see from traditional kickboxing. More of a taekwondo type motion. Side kick again.
See Rachel's corner calling for no free kicks. They don't want her to just eat that kick and stand there. Give Krissi something to think about when she throws those kicks. But it's easier said than done.
Krissi super slick with her motion. Very mobile. She's kind of probing with that side kick, trying to gauge Rachel's reactions.
Ooh. And then deep with that punch.
Tap of the gloves.
Ooh, nice also 1-2. And a side kick.
This is the place where Rachel really needs to do her best work, is when she gets her pinned against the fence.
Big moment here for Rogers. Big flurry to finish off things in round number 2. Exclamation point from Rachel Rogers. And honestly, Krissi looked very good early on in the round, but nice response from Rachel at the end. That's a tough round to score, guys.
Very tough to score. Both girls scoring, finding their mark. Interesting. I like the creativity from Krissi. Rachel doing a good job responding, but again, these are difficult things to answer. Not stuff you see very often in traditional Muay Thai kickboxing.
Yeah, I would agree. I think most definitely I would give round 1 to Rogers and maybe possibly round 2 to Richard, because she looked very good for most of that round. At the end, I would say I could see why someone would give it to Rogers, because she did have that flurry at the end. If Krissi Richard is going to win this, she needs to stay mobile. She needs to keep flicking out those kicks and moving.
Yeah, definitely a better round for Krissi Richard.
And then I think Rogers has really got to cut her off and get in her face and make it ugly.
Agreed.
Here we go, final 2 minutes between these two ladies.
See, space is kind of the enemy for Rachel, because it's just giving Krissi that side kick. And she's kind of getting that thing off and not getting anything coming back afterwards, somewhat with impunity. Not completely. Rachel's doing her best, but I agree. She needs to close the distance. She does better with the inside fighting rather than staying in range.
Definitely agreed. And she's got to kind of, once she lands one of those kicks or lands one of those punches, she needs to stay in her opponent's face. She's kind of backing up and letting her off some of the times that she needs to really be capitalizing.
This is good.
Oh, nice uppercut, nice 2, followed by a hook. But Krissi giving her something to think about.
Yeah, Krissi.
Yeah, young
with a good
Krissi here
response.
for it, yeah.
It's a battle between these two ladies. 1 minute remaining. Krissi breaking it up.
Big left hook scores on the inside.
Nice kick from Krissi.
Rachel kind of thumbing at her nose a little bit.
Yeah, something weird happening there.
Yeah. She probably just got bonked. It's hard to shake a nice clean shot to the beak sometimes. Nice inside low kick. I love that read from Rachel. Because Krissi Richard's picking up that lead leg and she's so light, Rachel coming back on that post leg, finding success with it too. And if this were a longer fight, I think you would see it pay dividends. 2 minute rounds, pretty short here. Nice drive up the middle.
Nice 2 from Rogers.
Ooh, good return from
hook
Krissi.
And Rogers giving her something
What
back
a fight.
for it.
Both ladies leaving it all out there. Final 10 seconds.
Big right hand. Nice kick. Yeesh.
And kind of like she's done all 3 rounds, Rachel Rogers with something for the judges to think about at the end of the round.
Really punctuating those rounds.
Yep.
And she looked a little discombobulated there towards the end of the round. Maybe something to do with her nose, but she really pushed through it and kept up the fight. I gotta hand it to both of these ladies. They were very impressive tonight with their thought process through the whole fight. It wasn't just a clash of crazy chaos. It really was a calculated chess match, and that's so cool to see at this level.
Well fought for these young ladies.
Rachel Rogers and Krissi Richard will go to the judges' scorecard. We'll see who will have their hand raised in just one moment. But a great battle between these two, and for being so young, they're both really sharp. I mean, it's impressive stuff for that age, Matt.
Very impressive, great fight. Both of these girls will improve from it. I think Krissi probably fighting smaller girls in the future.
Sure.
Great stuff from Rachel Rogers. Ultimately, win-win for both these girls.
Dynamite is working his way towards getting the results. Big thank you to everyone for joining us tonight on Fight TV, here live from the Paragon Casino and Resort in Marksville, Louisiana. AKA 39, we have 1 fight in the books, and now it's time to get our result.
How about a round of applause for these fantastic young ladies in here tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fantastic kickboxing action, we are going to the judges' scorecard. Judge number 1 scores his bout 29-28 for Richard. Judge number 2 scores his bout 29-28 for Rogers. Your third and final judge has scored this bout 29-28 in favor of your winner by split decision. Fighting on the red corner, Rachel Rogers.
Rachel Rogers has her hand raised. Very close fight, split decision in the end, and that's how close it was, Matt.
Rightfully so, split decision. Tough one to score, absolutely. Both girls had some great moments.
Congratulations.
Now Victoria will stand in there.
I have to say on behalf of the commentary team, we were impressed with both of you ladies tonight. You guys were really streaming together combinations. You showed excellent skill. What was going through your mind during this kickboxing fight?
Man, I was just hoping she don't hit my nose. I knew I had broken it before. I knew as soon as I got touched, it was going to bleed. So.
Well, you did good fighting through. Like I could tell you, it was bothering you a little there at the end of round 3, but you did a great job. And how soon would you like to get back in here?
Oh, once this nose heals, I'm ready for anything, kickboxing or MMA.
That's awesome to hear. Well, congratulations. You got a bright future ahead of you. You guys give it up one more time for your winner, Rachel Rogers.